Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's Leadership Live. We have Alex Engelhart, our Executive Director, with us, and Bree, our Inclusion Coordinator, with us as well tonight. Alex, why don't you kick us off and tell us what's going on at FPSR? I hear summer is in full swing.
Summer is in full swing, and I hope everyone has been out enjoying this beautiful weather. This is my last week on maternity leave, so I've been taking advantage of all of the nice weather, going on walks, getting the boat out, spending time with the kids, and I really hope that you guys are too. I know we're in this kind of stuck at home mode, but I really hope that you're out being active and also participating in all of our great programs. Our office staff are still working remotely. As you can tell, I'm in our guest bedroom. We're all here at home. We're very excited to get back into the office, probably another 3 or 4 weeks before we can get back in and get back to normal, but we are wishing you all well as you are at home. And our FPSR staff have been putting together tons of different programs. This is our first week of our summer session, and this week we had over 50 different programs. I counted 53, and that does not even include our one-on-one phone calls and Zoom session. So there's a lot of different ways for you to get involved. I even had to make a list so I wouldn't miss anything. We've got craft programs, rec clubs, which is our former social clubs. We're now calling them rec clubs or recreation clubs. Virtual trips with Field Trip Fridays. We've got educational sessions from Science Facts. I hear that those are a lot of fun. You can learn Spanish with Leticia Bedoya, our HR manager.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, right. I need to take that class.
Yeah, me too.
And there's tons of different social events. You can wake up, start your day with a coffee club. You can join us for lunch. We've got tons of different social opportunities where you can just connect with one another. And then one of the neatest ones is we've partnered with other SRAs and we've done a virtual dance party. And I think we've had over 200 different individuals from all the Chicagoland area participating in a dance. So I really hope that you guys have been taking part of that. If you've got other ideas, let us know. But Bree, I'm gonna kick it over to you to explain a little bit more about our youth and teen programming and how people can get involved.
Perfect. So we know that this is kind of the time where a lot of our youth would be in camp. So we kind of want to give everyone that experience still. We've themed different weeks. So we kicked off this week. We've got our 5-week session planned so far. We've got things like the happiest place on earth. We're going to do Under the Sea. We've got superheroes. So those are all coming up. And with our youth programs, we have got 2 programs every day, Monday through Friday. One's in the morning at 11 a.m. and the other one is in the afternoon around 3:30 p.m. To kind of break up that day. We hear that some of the kids who have participated so far, it's awesome because they have something to look forward to. So even if it's 11 a.m., that's when their program is, they're getting up, they're getting their teeth brushed, they're getting ready. So they're super excited for these programs. And with those programs, for a couple of them, we are providing the families with the supplies that they need. So, which is really awesome. The St. Charles Golden K Kiwanis Club has donated money, so that way we're able to offer this program. So for our art program and for our sensory program, when families sign up for those programs, then they are automatically given those supplies for that activity, so that way they can follow along. They don't have to go out and buy the supplies that we're using, which is really awesome for our families. They just have to sign up the Thursday before that week. So for example, you'd have to sign up by today to get the activities for next week's programs. And it's just a great way. So that way all of our kids get to interact with each other. Some of them are from so many different areas that they maybe have never met. So it's really cool to see the bonds that they're starting to make and the connections that they're making with new friends.
Wow, that's great, Bree. Thanks for sharing that. I do want to also mention that part of our hopes with Leadership Live is to answer questions from you. And so we have that right there in the bottom of the screen. That phone number is 251-33-FBSRA. Again, that's 251-33-FBSRA. I'm taking a look at the phone as these questions are coming in, and I want to answer those as we get them. But Bree, would you also kind of expound a little bit more on what we're doing with these recreation boxes and how these are helping our community?
Absolutely. So we know that sometimes the virtual programs through Zoom, some people might not be as comfortable with it. Sometimes it's that they're doing some programs, but they need some other things to fill their time. So we created recreation boxes. We've got 5 different boxes, and they all have different activities in them for people to do kind of at their own pace. And it's separate from those virtual programs. So one of them is our art start box, which is just going to have your basic art supplies. So your construction paper, your markers, your paints, some canvases, just things like that. So that way you can start doing some of those art projects at home. Maybe you don't have those supplies. So it's a really easy way to get some of those supplies. And in that, we've also got a packet that has a couple different activities that you could do with the supplies that you're given. Next, we've got our crafty crate. So we know that we've got a lot of people who love to craft. So this box has 10 different activities in it. So you could pretty much do 2 activities a week for 5 weeks. And that box has everything that you need in it for all the activities we have planned. And the activities list out step-by-step directions of what you would need to do. Everything's counted out for you. And you get a nice kind of sheet that has all the supplies that you've got in that box and everything that you'll need. We've got our builders box, which is like that STEM box. So they've got science experiments. You can do some math activities, some technology activities, and also some like building engineering type of activities in that box. And again, that's 10 activities. So you can do about 2 activities a week for 5 weeks. We've got our fit kit, which is, your jump rope, your resistant bands, and then it also comes with 10 workouts, which I think is awesome. Sometimes, I don't know about anyone else, I don't always know what to do. So it's nice to have kind of that workout already listed out for you. And then we've got our tactile trunk, which is that sensory box. So it's got 5 different activities that participants can use, like water beads and making kinetic sand, things like that. And those boxes are all $20. There is a couple different add-ons that you can have. For example, the fit kit, you can also add on weights if you need. So 2-pound weights, 5-pound weights. So you can always add those on for that additional cost. But for most of our boxes, they're right at that $20. And then for those ones, you can order them Monday by 9 a.m. and you would get them that same week on Friday. And we'll reach out and let you know what pickup locations we'll be at and what times we'll be there. So that way you can pick up your boxes and you're ready to go for that next week.
Wow, Bree, that's really creative. And I want to make a point that all these boxes are created by a certified therapeutic recreation specialist. So these aren't just items we went to Walmart and found a cardboard box and threw them in. This is strategically designed for our people of special populations that we love so much in our community. And Bree, how do we purchase these and get a hold of these so that our friends and family can play and learn?
Yeah, awesome. So if you just go to our website at FPSR.org, we have got some very nice props that were made.
This is written by my son Eli. He for today.
That's so awesome.
FPSRA.org.
So if you just go right there, for our recreation boxes, right under our virtual programming banner, there is a box that says recreation boxes. So you can just click that and it'll take you right to where those are located so you can purchase those.
All right. Looks like a pretty simple process. Thanks, Bree.
Yeah, very simple.
For sharing that. I have had a few people kind of questioning with me through email and text throughout the past month, kind of asking, what's going on with the BBQ Fundraiser? And so we have some pretty exciting news to share with you tonight regarding that. What we are working on and dreaming up for is to repurpose that event from a really nice community event inside of a facility to bring it outdoors. And so what we're looking to do is have a barbecue drive-through concept in the north half of our region in South Elgin, and also the following day in Aurora. And so what we're looking for is these back-to-back events to help raise funds for our community. So July 2nd, I want you to save the date. We're going to be up in South Elgin smoking some pork chops and chicken and getting them on the grill for everyone. And the next day, we'll be in Aurora as well on July 3rd. And so the Aurora event is going to be a unique opportunity because you can go through the drive-through, and if the weather's nice, hoping and crossing our fingers that it is, you can park your car and join us. We're going to try to rope off some section of the parking lot. Bring your lawn chair, and socially distance is required. And join us as we try to see each other and connect with everyone, and see what's been going on as we've kicked off the summer. And it will just be so good to see everyone. It won't be the great big event that we were hoping to have on April 8th with bounce houses and other opportunities, but we're really looking forward to this. We're going to be repurposing some of the baskets that we've designed already, and there's 2 hours of fly fishing lessons in there. There's opportunities to go golfing. There's an opportunity to have tattoos and Tito's handmade vodka. There's many different ways that you can support the organization and get some cool things out of it as well for you and your family. And so we want you to keep an eye on that. But right now, save the date. We'll have more information at a special website, FPSRF.org. Do we have some?
We do. FVSRF. So I'll do it down here. This was by my other son, Noah. We are big into arts and crafts right now. So FESRF.org. And my infant Micah did not do anything for today.
Well, maybe for next week, he can help us with that, because next week we'll be sharing some pretty exciting news as well. A big announcement coming from the Fox Valley Special Recreation Association, a big initiative we've been working on, and we want to go public with it and bring it to you right here on Leadership Live. So make sure to join us in 2 weeks from right now. That's going to be on June 25th at 7:30 p.m. Mark your calendar, save the date, and we'll provide some more information on what that's going to be at that event, as well as try to lure you in to come to our BBQ Fundraiser in a few weeks from that. So thank you everyone for joining us this evening. And if you have any questions, please continue to text that phone number below, and we will answer those throughout the evening and in the weeks ahead. Thanks everyone, and have a great night.